All right, guys, we're gonna give everyone like 2 more minutes, and then I'll have you guys start. Okay, I think we're all getting on. Girls, I didn't ask you, who wants to go first? Anyone? All right, then I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, I'm gonna have Ruth go first. Sorry, Ruth, I see that you're eating. If that's good, okay. So before she goes on,
next to me.
I know you guys know who Ruth is, but I'm just gonna tell you a mini story about Ruth. She doesn't know what I'm going to say. So Ruth went camping 2-3 months ago, I don't remember, and she said, I'm so worried there's a flash sale. And I said, I'll post it on your Instagram. If there's a flash sale, don't worry. I'll post it in there so if people know about it, blah, blah, blah. So of course there was a flash sale and she had no way. It got down to the stressing moments to where somebody responded because I posted about the flash sale and I was like, I don't have her sign-in info, and I was freaking out. But this is one of the things I know, and I've repeated to people who always tell me, why is Ruth on fire? If you guys could have read the DMs in her Instagram, you would know why she's on fire. She doesn't just reach out to girls and say, hey, get this product, hey, the product. She had so many conversations, and the only reason why I know is because those people who she had been talking to are the ones that responded to that sale because she had already been talking to them about the products. So that's why it was easy for me to get girls to respond. And I was like, holy crap, she just has so many conversations. People trust Ruth, and her DMs is always crazy. She is always talking to people, not just going for a sale, and that is important. People don't feel like they have to have products from Ruth. They want the products from Ruth. So now I'll introduce my amazing market partner, Ruth. I absolutely love her. We met from samples. Samples work, especially if you meet in person. So this is my rock star, Ruth. Go ahead and take it away.
I took notes because I don't want to take everybody's time. I know we've all had a busy, probably day. Is there a lot of background noise? No? Okay. Just because to get Mateo entertained, we had to put a little bit of a Cars movie on. So I want to make sure that everybody can hear me and everybody, and it's not too bad. Okay, so I guess I want to start off with saying that I'm going to go over, like, the beginning part is more of like working on yourself a little bit more, because you have to be working on yourself when you want to work your business. And then I'm going to go into like what we all know we have to do in order to work our business. So first off, my first question to you guys is that it's something that I want you guys to actually write down, and I want you guys to actually think about, because it is a very important thing before starting your business. And the question is, why do you want VIPs? Want to start your business? Why are you opening up a store? Why are you posting what you're posting? So why do you want VIPs? Is it to get more VIPs just because? Or are you genuinely trying to help someone's hair or someone's personal issues with their hair? Like drive, I guess you can say, is one, postpartum hair loss. So I want to help those moms that have postpartum hair loss, because that's the first reason as to why I started. And then my other one that is huge in my heart and that I haven't done as much as I should is after chemo. Patients after chemo. Their hair is dried, their hair is not full of nutrients anymore, all that stuff. So those are my two kind of, as you can say, people that I want to reach out to. They're not my only people that I want to reach out to, but that I have a heart for. If you don't find a heart for why you want VIPs and you are just trying to get VIPs just to hit ranks or just to get more customers, you are going to get burned out. And you guys have heard me say this over and over and over. Like, it's just like being a nurse. Being a nurse requires me cleaning up throw up, cleaning out poop, holding someone's hair while they're puking their brains out. If I don't love my job, if I'm not serious about my job, if I don't have a why behind it, I'm going to get burnt out, and I don't care how much money I'm making, I'm going to leave. So that's the first question. The other thing is VIPs or potentials are people who come into your shop and are interested, not necessarily interested in your products, okay? The first reason why people buy is because they like or love who you are and what you do and what you stand for. You can put 2 different stores for me on Instagram. You can send me 2 different stores. But if one store is like someone who's always posting about their products, their t-shirts, and the other one is posting about t-shirts, but the fact that they use recyclable products or stuff to use their shirts, or recyclable, I don't know. If they have a purpose behind it, I'm gonna go with the person who sells the shirts that actually have a meaning, or that actually are raising funds for something, or that are using recyclable product, recyclable, what do you call it, guys? Not products, but recyclable shirts.
Material.
Oh my gosh. So that's the first reason why they're gonna buy. The first reason is because they like you, they love you, they know who you are. The second reason why they're gonna buy is because you're talking about the product. So if you're focusing your Instagram, if you're focusing your skill of selling in, oh my gosh, I'm going to talk about Monet all day long and all the whole time, and that's going to be the only thing that I talk about, and I'm not going to show who I am because I'm too embarrassed, because I'm not comfortable with myself, I'm not comfortable with who I am, then they're not going to buy, because the first reason why they buy is not because the products are good or because you are telling them the products are good. Okay, so start sharing. If any of you guys have not seen the 5 pillars video on Team Impact, I believe it is, go watch it. The number one reason why we don't share is because we're afraid. Fear will stop us from sharing. What will people think? What will people say? What if people don't care? All of this fear will go away if you care more about helping someone with your business than actually selling the product. That fear will immediately, that's what happened to me. The instant I realized, oh my goodness, I'm actually helping girls make a financial income, or I'm actually helping these girls grow their hair that hasn't grown in years, or they burned their hair, or whatever it is. Once that switched in my head, then that fear of, oh, what people are going to be like, you're that girl, the one who sells shampoo and skincare, like all that went away. Okay. You guys want to be the Target, right? You guys want to be like Target. Huge thing. Everybody wants to go there. Everybody wants to go in. They go in and they pick for one thing and they leave with a million. So I'm going to do a little right Target vertically. Okay. The T stands for time. Okay. And I don't know if someone can type it just in case someone doesn't have, they can just copy and paste it. Sorry, the first T is true, not time. The first T is true. True to yourself. Don't be anybody else. You need to be true to yourself. You need to be who you are. You need to show others who you are so that they fall in love with you and who you are first before falling in love with the actual product that you sell. Okay? A is approachable. You have to be approachable. Someone and you're always in a bad mood and you haven't woken up early like all these girls have and like done time for yourself and all that stuff, and you're not approachable, people are not going to come to you. Okay? They are reliable. You need to be reliable for all your current VIPs, because that is how you're going to get even more. You guys have no idea. In the past, I think, I want to say in the last month, I got a ton of VIPs who had told me no in the beginning, but then saw my before and afters, and then were like, oh my gosh, okay, it's true. But this month, my VIPs have come from people who recommended them to me. So if you are not reliable and are there for your current customers now, when they send you a text, when they ask a question, when they're texting you at like literally 8 p.m. because they're trying to change their flagship order, and you're annoyed that, oh my gosh, really? I told you like a week ago your flagship was going to go out tomorrow. But if you aren't there, if you aren't open 24/7, then your own shoppers are not going to then send you more people. G is grateful. You have to be grateful for the ones that you have, and you have to treat them good. You need to give back to your VIPs. And this is something that I struggle with, and Israel's here, and he will tell you, I have little envelopes ready to mail out, and I have not gone to the post office. And it's something that I need to keep reminding myself because it's work. I have to get in the car. I have to put Mateo in the car. I have to go to the post office. I have to drop it off. I have to put a mask on him. Like, there's all these tedious things that you think about before even doing it that you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to do this. It's going to take too long. But if you aren't grateful for the VIPs that you have now, again, you're not going to get any more. E is excited. Guys, you need to be excited for what you do. Like, I think our team does really good at this, but I have seen other videos, not necessarily Monat related, selling something else, and they're like, hi guys, so this is the pen that I used yesterday, and they're not making eye contact. Like, you still need to have those very important manners, even though there isn't someone on the screen or you're not looking at someone personally. Be excited about it. If you don't love the product that you're selling, no one's going to be excited for it except yourself. And sometimes, okay, we haven't tried the sunscreen. Some of us haven't tried the mist because it hasn't gotten here and you're dying for it to get here. Talk about that. Like, I haven't even used it and I am stoked to your current VIPs where there is no sale and text them. I have text message threads with my VIPs saying, hi, how are you? How's your day? Can I pray for you in any way this week? Because I'm having a terrible week and I need prayer. So is there anything I can do for you? Guys, if you are just talking to your potentials or talking to your VIPs when a sale is on, they're gonna stop buying because you do not care about them, and you need to be excited to care for your VIPs. And then the last T is time. Time is everything, guys. The time that you give to them, the time that you spend working, you need to give time. If you don't put time into your business, you're not going to get anywhere, okay? I didn't know Melody was going to share this, but is start conversations, start relationships, start with people on Instagram, in person, your family. Talk to anybody about anything, okay? Comment on the stuff that you actually like. Actually care about what they're doing, how they're doing, who they are. Because most of my VIPs, guys, come from conversations, just like Melody said. What do you want, puppy? Just from conversations that I've had in the past that have nothing to do with Monet. I talk to them over and over and over about how they're doing, how their day is. Oh my gosh, I really like the shirt you're wearing. Or, hey, someone today on Instagram said they posted a picture with their kid and they were like, oh my gosh, my kid is one of those kids that likes to kiss me all day, and I am very introverted, and I feel bad as a mom that I'm feeling overwhelmed because he wants to be attached to my hip 24/7. That was something I can relate with. So then I texted her and I said, girl, I'm with you on that. And we had a heart-to-heart conversation about nothing but how we feel as moms and kids that are attached to our hips. And it turned out that at the end of our conversation, I did not have to mention Monet once. She actually said, hey, actually, I've been seeing your videos. And most of the time, that's how it starts. I've been seeing your videos, and so consistency is key. You need to be talking about your products. You need to be talking about what they did for you. You need to be talking about the amazing team that you work with. You need to be posting those before and afters. If it's not yours, it's your team's, it's other people. There's a Facebook page that has Monet before and afters. Grab pictures from there, grab content from there, ask your current VIPs to send you those. Dual lives, guys, talking about VIP perks. I have talked about VIP perks over and over and over in stories, in IGTV. There's one thing that's for VIPs, for everything. And I still get questions to this day of wait, so what is a VIP? You don't realize how many times the first time someone saw it, someone might have skipped through it because it wasn't an interest then, but it might be an interest now. So you need to keep talking about it. Stories, reels, again, all of this is just fear why we're not doing it. And lastly, if you don't talk about the products you love and why you love them and what they did for you, your friends, or your family, they are going to go with someone who is talking about it. Okay, guys. So I get this question all the time. How are you getting VIPs? How are you getting people to work the business? How are you? Consistency. And talking about Monet, you need to be an open book. If there are certain things in your life that you want to keep private, that's totally fine. If you don't want to show your kids, totally fine. If you don't want to talk about your family, cool. But find the 5 things that you are passionate about and that you are willing to talk about on your Instagram and on social media. Because you need to be open in order to then reach more people who are interested in you. And you need to know that you are worth way more and you don't need to be like anyone else, okay? Because if I try to be Melody and go on there and I tried and do hairstyles and things, it's not gonna work out because that's not me. That's not who I am. I am not a hairstylist. And so I'm not gonna approach someone who's a hairstylist pretending to be a hairstylist. I need to be me. So that then that person is like, oh wow, I'm a lot like Ruth. I can totally do that. I totally need this product. I'm super low maintenance. Send me a cart. Alrighty, guys. Thank you.
So good. Thank you. Oh, those are all really amazing points. I hope everyone's taking notes. Please, please, please. This is definitely going to be recorded, you guys, but this is all fire. And I will say, guys, she puts in the work, and you all know that. You all know that. You see her constantly putting in the work to make sure people know what she's doing. I'm also going to say, if people are DMing you to join their team, yes, maybe they're not checking your page, but hey, maybe you're not posting enough about what you do. So make sure people know what you're selling and what you're doing. And always, every single time you post a flash sale, Ruth does this all the time. She actually makes me like, God, I got to stay up with Ruth. I will be like, okay, I'm going to do an Insta story. And Ruth is doing a live on what it takes to be a VIP. And I was like, oh, okay, I got to do a live on what it takes to be a VIP. Do everything different. Do a post about being a VIP. Do a Insta story about being a VIP, and do a live about being a VIP. Then do the same thing with the market partner, because people will see different things all the time, all the time. Okay, this is Meg. I know you all have seen her on the leaderboards. I think there's a big competition with Meg and Ruth. That's why I started together.
I did not say that, Ruth. It's not me.
So this is my other amazing on fire market partner. Thank you for doing this tonight.
So I am not prepared like Ruth is. She's amazing. I have watched her before, and I literally sit there in awe. So when Melody said, hey, will you do it with Ruth? I wanted to be like, no, because have you seen Ruth? And I don't want to go up against Ruth. Ruth has it down. And so I've literally been on her calls, and I listen to Ruth because Ruth has such great knowledge, and she wants to teach. And so for me, that's what I gravitate to, as a teacher. And so that's what I'm doing with my girls. But I want to talk a little bit different than Ruth has. Ruth is so amazing at creating relationships. I will say I have been a small business owner for about 10 years now. And so I have been a makeup artist. I've been in the industry. That is what I've been doing. And I have had my heart broken more than one time. And you have to have thick skin doing this, guys. This is going to be a long haul thing. This is not a short. Yes, we have seen girls hitting it fast, hitting it hard, and get their car in 5 months. And it's like, how did they do that? That's amazing. Most of the time, I'm going to be real honest with you, it is a girl who has a following, and it's easy for them because everybody wants to be a part of them. Why? Because they have a following. They've made those relationships. People feel like they know them. They trust them. So just like Ruth said, getting up on your stories and saying like why products are the way they are, make somebody trust you. Don't just be the stay-at-home mom that they're like, why would I go to her? She doesn't know about hair. She's a stay-at-home mom. How does she know anything? Know your products, you guys. I tell my girls all the time, get on there, know your products. That is the most important when becoming, like, getting a VIP, because I love Melody. Melody is right there the whole time, and she's like, ask me questions. I'll help you. I'll do this for you. And I told Mel right away, like, that's great. I want your help, but also I need to know this for me so I can do what you're doing. And my husband always says this. He says, train your assassin, okay? So what does that mean? Train somebody to be a you. Take somebody to have your place. So Melody right now is training me so I can have my Cadillac, and then she becomes an SED, okay? It's not to say that you're not going to be like as good as Mel. She's training us to take her place, to move herself up, and then to move us up. So constantly train your girls. Make sure that they're becoming your assassin. So then you can move out of the way and they've got it, okay? So what I do with my VIPs, and I know like I hit it hard this month. My first 2 weeks I hit real hard. I was really lucky that we had a flash sale and I went for it. So what I did was anybody who had talked to me prior to, I save all my hair quizzes, all of them. Anybody who has ever taken a hair quiz with me, it is in my phone and I have it saved. So if they have not become a VIP, when a flash sale hits, I'm hitting them up. And I'm not gonna be one of those annoying girls, hey girl, I da-da-da-da-da. I'm not a hey girl. I'm a, hey, so last time, I'm a direct person and I will say, hey, last time you didn't get up on the sale. This time this sale is going to benefit you XYZ. And I'll tell them why. Now, if the sale isn't going to benefit them, I'm not going to pretend like it is. That's not fair because they're going to end up hating the product. They're going to end up not wanting to purchase again. And so that's not what I'm going to do. But what I am going to do is I'm going to show you girls. This is from my last time. I went in here and I messaged every single girl directly. And I didn't do a blanket thing. I literally said, hey, on your hair quiz last time, you had this product and this product and this product you needed. Right now there's a flash sale going on and you're gonna get it for this price and you're saving X amount of money. Sometimes I will even do a cart and I will do it 3 or 4 different ways. So I will do cart option 1, the most expensive way. I'll do 2, option 2, take 1 product out. So I'm going to keep taking products out to get it to the cheapest one as possible, but then they're going to see, oh, I'm only going to spend $40 more for 2 more products or 3 more products, whatever the sell is. And they're going to go, I think I'm going to go with option 1 instead of option 3 because that just seems more beneficial to me. And I will say, you won't have to buy product for X amount of time. I'll go back with my current VIPs on flash sales and I will say, like for my mom example, when we had the shampoo and conditioner sale, I went to her and I said, hey, last time you didn't get a conditioner, you just got a shampoo and you got the sample size of the conditioner. You should get in on this flash sale and have conditioner for a year and shampoo for a year. Put it away. Use what you want, but put it away. Then you can have other products for later on. She went on and she bought 3 shampoos, 3 conditioners, and she has them stocked now. So that's how I'm building my PV. That's what I'm doing with my current VIPs and the new VIPs. I'm building carts and I'm being consistent, you guys. I don't ever give out my webpage. I haven't given it to 1 person, not 1. What I do say is this, okay? I will say, do you want to do a hair quiz with me? If anybody shows the slightest bit of interest, I say, do you want to do a hair quiz with me? They say yes. I say, okay, cool. Send them the hair quiz. And then I will reply back. Go ahead and send that back when you're ready for it. If you send me an email, I can email you what's best for your hair. So I will literally write it everything out, have what's best for their hair. I will send it to them via Instagram, Facebook, whatever. I will also send it to their email. After I've sent that, then I'll say, do you want me to make a cart for you so you can kind of just see what pricing is? And if they say yes, then I give them 3 different options of how they're going to buy or how they can buy. I always explain what a VIP is. I never, ever give the option, and maybe this is my bad, but I don't give the option to buy retail. Why would you want to make somebody pay way more for a product that they're going to fall in love with? It's not fair. So I say, if you're not ready to be a VIP now, wait for either a little bit when you can, or wait for a flash sale. But I urge you to not do retail because you're going to be paying way more. Why waste your money? Save some coin, become a VIP when you're ready. Most of the time I get them, yes, send me, I want to be a VIP. And I get it right away with, you're going to get the 15% off the bat and you're not going to have to pay shipping and handling. And they're like, okay, that does it for me. How many of us put more things in our cart to make sure we don't have to pay shipping and handling? I'm guilty of it all the time. I will go on a website to buy clothes and I'm like, oh, I'll pay extra $40 for more shirts than to pay $10 for shipping and handling. That's me. Most people are like that. And so that's how I've gotten them to really want to be a VIP. And then what I do too is when I make their cart, I give the 3 different options and I'll say, what cart do you want me to make you? And then that takes out the, I don't know, I'll just go look at your website and I'll figure it out for myself. I say it right then. Let me make you the cart. Let me save you some time so you don't have to go through the website and all of that. And then they're like, okay, cool. And then so that's what I've done. Now, the next day, if they have not signed up as a VIP, the card is still there. I check back in, you guys. Consistency is key. I tell my girls all the time, and they'll ask me, well, how do you get like a VIP like to finish their stuff? What if they don't finish? You check in. Consistency, 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 you guys. You may feel like you're bugging. I can tell you I got a market partner by being consistent. And I told her when we were talking about it, I said, I felt like I kept bugging you. And I said, do you remember how many times I messaged you before you actually were like, okay, let's do this? And she was like, no. And I said, I messaged you about 5 to 6 times before you actually took my borrow basket. And she was like, I didn't even realize you did it so much. But I don't do it in an annoying way. And I will literally say, I will call myself out too. I will say on my stories, I will say in messages to people, I'm going to be that annoying Monet girl, so bear with me. And it breaks the ice. People are like, okay, you're not annoying. Stop saying that. And they're more willing to listen. Call yourself out. Don't be afraid to call yourself out. The other thing, when I check back in, and so I will build their cart. If they didn't sign up as a VIP, I will then check back in and say, hey, I noticed that you didn't do it. Your cart's only good for 24 hours. Do you need me to send you another one? Or was there something different that you thought last night when you didn't do it? Like, what's going on? Usually they'll say, oh my gosh, I just didn't have the time. Send it to me again. That's most of the time is what I get. It's very rare of like, I don't want to do it anymore. And so for me, I've noticed if I just stick with it, they're feel almost, I hate to say it this way, but it's almost like an obligation that they've reached out, they wanted it, and now they're like, oh shoot, I need to follow through. And so you need to follow through with them so they follow through with you. If you're not following through with them, you can't expect them to jump on board and be about it either. The other thing I do with my prospects is, like I said, if I didn't get them last time, I'm going to get them the next time. And I'm not going to waste my time on the ones who aren't responding back. If they don't respond back, leave it. Don't bug again. They're going to eventually come back on another flash sale. They're really going to see something and they're going to be like, okay, it's my time this time. Don't keep reaching out and bugging because you're going to lose them. They're not going to want to try something. They're going to try something else from somebody else. And so I've just noticed if they don't respond back the first time, I will send a voicemail and I'll say, hey, I noticed you didn't text back. Totally okay. If you're busy, don't worry about it. Hopefully this sale is going to end on X day. So let's get you in. If not, no worries. We'll try to get you in another time. I leave it at that. If they respond back, great. If they don't, great. That's okay. There's always a new VIP, you guys. And I hate to say it that way, but stop worrying about the ones you didn't get and start going to the ones you're going to get. Stop wasting your energy and time on people that are going to waste your energy and time. It is not worth it. It is not, you will find somebody who wants it. The other thing, be open on your stories. If your Instagram is not public, it should be. You are now in business for yourself. You no longer get the luxury of being private. Does that mean that you can't have private things in your life? Absolutely. You will see on my Instagram, I don't share about my husband. It's where I share about my son. The reason being is mine and my husband's relationship is nobody's business to chime in on. That's me personally. We have struggled in our life, and so I don't give the open door to anybody to come in and tell me what they think about my marriage. But I do give the open door to certain things in my life. So if you are prepared for that open door, then you can share it. If you're not willing to have people comment on it, leave it alone. Don't talk about it. But you do need to be open. How am I getting VIPs? My thing is open for anybody to see at any time because I want to be their Monet girl. Melody tells all of us all the time, you want to be the one in the friend group that's the Monet girl. How are you going to do that if you're private? How are you going to be the one in your friend group and your friend's friend group if you're private? You have to be open. You have to know that it's consistency. And the other thing that I am starting to implement, even with my girls that are having a hard time with their friends not being able to get in on the stuff is I told them, ask a friend to host a party for you. I know that some people say like, ask for referrals. I won't do that. That freaks me out. I'm not going to ask you like, hey, can I have your friend's name and DM your friend that I don't know? I'm not going to do that. That's weird. That's me. I can't do that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to ask my friend who's already bought from me as a VIP, hey, I know you're wanting this product and I will buy it for you if you host a party for me and you get X amount of people on the page to watch. It gives them an opportunity to get their product for free, and it gives you an opportunity to reach out to new VIPs. So if you're having a hard time, I would really suggest that. Find somebody you trust. Right now, I'm going to do my mother-in-law because she has a bunch of friends and they all like to buy things. And so I'm going to go with my mother-in-law because she's going to be great for me. And so that's how I'm going to start reaching out to people that I don't already have in my audience, because there's going to be a time that you're going to get stuck in your own audience and you need more. And so that's why they tell you reach out to new people. You do need to reach out to new people, but do it in a way that best is comfortable for you. That for me is comfortable. I can do that with my mother-in-law. I can do that with her friends without me directly being a creeper and being like, hey, do you have a friend that we can talk to? Just not going to do that. So those are just a couple ideas that I'm giving my girls that I feel like it's important to branch out. It's important to not only be the Monet girl with your friends, but have, like Ruth said, what else are you about? Okay, what else are you going to post about? Right now I'm doing a challenge with my girls and I'm telling them, hey, today we're posting this. Pick whatever you want, but you're posting this. Now, challenges are a little bit scary. They put you out of your comfort zone, but they are always good. So if you have any one girl underneath you, you are now a leader. You have one market partner underneath you, you are now a leader. You don't need 2, you don't need 3, you don't need 4, you don't need 5, you need 1. If you have one market partner that wants to work it with you, you are now their leader. And so now you need to teach them what Melody is teaching you. It is not going to, Melody is going to grow. That's the whole purpose for all of us to grow in this. It's for us to sit down like Melody does and to have our groups. And so if we want to grow, we need to know stuff too. The other thing I do with potential VIPs, I don't overwhelm them. I tell them what a VIP is, and I give them 3 products. If it's not a flash sale, I give them 3 products that they're going to buy. I'm going to do a conditioner, a shampoo, and I'm going to do 1 styling product, okay? But I always tell them, I don't know if you guys can see, I have my notes. This is something I did and I gave it to my girls, and I think everybody needs to do this, and I'm happy to share it with on our group page, is I have who should use it and why they should use it and what's in it, okay? And the reason I do that is because for me, when I was doing my hair quizzes, I wanted to know quickly, who is this shampoo gonna work for? And so I can send it out quickly without waiting on Mel and going like, hey, Melody. Now, if it's a hard one, I will still ask Melody, but if it's an easy one, I'm handling it myself. I do that with my girls too. I want them, I'm having them send me what they think it should be, not me telling them what it should be. And so I gave them everything. Who uses this product? And Ruth, if you did not watch Ruth's training, she did one and it's on the page, and she talked about the shampoos, all of that, and who they were good for. And it was a freaking amazing training. But you need to know what product is what, because how are you going to get a VIP if you don't know? How are you going to get a VIP without Melody? You need to have things, this is your business, you guys. This is your business. It's not Melody's business. It's not my business. It's not Ruth's business. If you're underneath us, it's not our business, it's yours. Take responsibility in your business to be able to create more VIPs. If you're responsible in your business, they're gonna trust you. But if you are constantly just sharing Melody stuff and going like, Melody's great, I love her so much, they're gonna wanna be with Melody. Why would they wanna be with me? If I'm like, hey, Melody's so wonderful, they're gonna be like, well, I think Melody is wonderful too. I'd rather be with Melody. And so make sure that you are you're taking charge of yourself too. So you are creating those relationships, not Melody's creating those relationships for you, and you're getting the benefit for it. And that's with everybody, you guys, everyone, your MPs, your VIPs, create that relationship like Ruth said, but make sure you know what products you're talking about. So if you haven't already, get on the page, get on the back office and start looking up each product. I have every single product in my phone with a description of what it is and how to use it and who it's for, period. That's what I've done. It helped me get my list quickly and to not have to wait on anybody to help me figure out what's good for them. And then when I send a cart over, I send them a short description of like what each product is. I don't send them everything. I'm not going to send them every single ingredient unless they ask me for it. And I do have people asking me for it, but I send them a quick description. The Renew, it has the most rejuvenating oil in it. It's going to help people who are losing hair regrow hair. And I put just bullet points in there, just a few bullet points, 4 to 5. And that's what I send over. You're going to need this, this, and this. So not only do they know what product they need, but they're going to feel comfortable because you know why they need that product, why it works for their hair, why all of that stuff. And then I'm going to go, and then on your flex ship, I'm going to put XYZ on here. And then I give a short description of what that is. And then I say, but I'm going to check in on with you in right before your next flex ship and make sure that's still what you're needing. We're going to check your hair out in the next flex ship to make sure that's still what you're needing. And if I have girls that have been on for 2 months, I'm still checking in with them. They don't know the products. They shouldn't know the products. They're VIPs. They're not invested in the business. They're your customer. So you shouldn't expect them to know things that you don't know. If you don't know your products, you shouldn't expect your VIPs to know what it is. But on top of that, you're not going to know, like, let's say you're going to shop, right? You're not going to know where it's made. You're not going to know why it was cut that way or the designer behind it or all of that, because that's not what you're invested in. You just like the way it works or the way it looks. But you, as the expert, should know why the product works that way and all of that. So check in with your VIPs. Keep it consistent. Your VIPs are going to drop off if you're not helping them. They're going to go with someone else. I got a VIP that way. She was like, I would rather pay somebody else to help the way you're helping me. And I was like, no, stay where you are and I'll just help you. And she was like, no, I don't want that. I need somebody who's telling me what to do for my hair. So know people's hair, give them descriptions on it. The more you know, the more they trust you. The more they trust you, the more they're going to want to buy because you are the expert. So be the expert in your team. Everybody should be the expert. If you own the business, which you all do, you're all on this call, you all own your own business. Be the expert of your business. If you're not, you're not going to have people trust you. That's just what it comes down to. If you're not an expert of your business, why are they going to trust you? If you don't know your products, how are they going to buy from you? You can't expect people to trust you if you don't know. It doesn't matter if you're a hairstylist or not. You can be a stay-at-home mom. There is no reason that you cannot research why these products work the way they do. You don't need Melody, who's a celebrity hairstylist, to get on there and tell you, tell your people, this is great for this. Why? Why do you need Mel to do that for you? You should be able to do that too. This is your business, you guys. Start treating it as such. The moment that you expect somebody else to work your business is the moment you're not going to thrive. You're just not. You can't expect others to do the work for you. You have to thrive on your own. I will help my girls. I will love them through it. I will do all of that. I will give them suggestions. But if they don't move forward on theirs, I'm going to back off. I'm not going to bug them anymore. I'm going to say, love you. Let me know when you're ready to work. Okay, so with VIPs, what I do is I say, hey, let me know when you're ready to buy. Doesn't matter. Let me know when you're ready to buy. I'm here to help you. I'm here to make suggestions. If you're not ready, that's cool, but let me know when you're ready to buy. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just being consistent. And I know you guys hear this all the time. I'm just being consistent. I am checking in with everybody. I am just being consistent. I go through, they didn't get on that flash sale. I make a list who didn't get on that flash sale and I go again the next one. Okay, because some people will not buy unless it's a flash sale. I didn't buy unless it was a flash sale. I got in on a flash sale and I was a VIP on a flash sale. I wasn't going to buy retail. Why? You see us always pop up with flash sales. Doesn't mean you can't get a VIP without a flash sale. Yeah, you can. You totally can. I had a guy the other day message me and he was like, hey, what's this flash sale about? And can I get in? And I was like, absolutely. But guess what? You don't need any of that product. You need this product. So I got him as a VIP, but it started with a flash sale. Okay. So just know, work the flash sales, you guys, really work them. That is a great conversation starter. What the flash sale is, all of that, people are going to be interested. And then if they don't sign up, cool. Save them for the next flash sale. Make your list, but save your hair quizzes. Don't get rid of them. Don't just put them off to the side because they didn't buy. Just because they already kind of said yes the moment they gave you your hair quiz. The moment they gave you a hair quiz back, they've told you they're interested. They may not buy this time, they're gonna buy another time. So just be consistent about checking in. Hey, you didn't buy last time. Don't have to say it that way, but hey, you guys, this is on your list that I've made for you. Are you interested in this time? Let's save you some money. I always say it that way. Let's save you some money. I'm a penny pincher. I love to save money. And that's my love language, is saving money. So I always say, let's save you money. How are we going to do this? Make a list, X, Y, Z of what they're going to put in there, and be upfront. Don't be shady. Don't hide it. Don't do any of that. Let them know, hey, you're going to have to do 2 more flex ships in order to cancel your membership. I don't think you're going to want to ever cancel your membership, but if you do, you're going to have 2 more flex ships. The flex ships are $84. So if you can't afford that every month, that's okay. Pick months that you can afford it to have a flex ship, but it needs to be $84 to get that free shipping. I'm very honest about things because people respect the honesty. If I hit it and I was like, oh, you get free shipping every time, and they go to try to make a shipping or a flex ship and theirs is an $84, they're going to be pissed and they're going to back piss. Like, why didn't you tell me? Be honest, you guys. Be honest and upfront when getting VIPs. That's all I'm doing. I'm being consistent, I'm being honest, and I'm being authentically me every single time. I don't do it Mel's way. I'm not doing it Ruth's way. I'm going to take things that I really like from each of them, but I'm going to also tweak it to my way. But that's how I got like the 12 VIPs this month, and I'm not done. I have 9 more days, which means possibly 9 more. So be consistent.
I think the main thing the girls just showed you, the things that were exactly the same, is this is their job. And I think everybody got that, right? They made this their job. I mean, it's completely different in the way that they do it, but so consistent. Guys, I have no doubt Megan's going to go places. She's already hitting so many things. But you guys know, you have seen Ruth at the top of the leaderboard for months. Months. She has literally beat me at PV. And I think it's a freaking amazing thing. I want her to. I want all of you guys freaking pass me up. I don't care on ranks. But the most important thing is this is your business and you got to run it. Absolutely. And that is such a true thing. I don't think you guys realize that I do not share. It is the rarest thing ever that I ever share, if you're not on my team, another market partner's video. I don't do it because I tell myself, that's a good video. I'm going to make it. Then I create it and then I'll share it. And the whole reason why is just what Megan said. I don't want them to see Christina Smallwood's video and be like, hey, I want that celebrity stylist. No, I want them to want this celebrity stylist. So I don't want to share your videos. I will share your guys' videos like crazy because that is always amazing and I'm beyond proud of it. Everybody else, nope. I want them on my team. I want them with me. And that's why when you see something good, go and mimic it. Go and mimic it. But make sure you know the end goal is always helping people. Keep your mindset right. If you're not doing this to serve others, then you're doing it wrong. Ruth made that very clear. Very, very clear. If you are doing this to get something for you, you're not going to go far in this and it's going to get exhausting. Serving others always is such a fulfilling thing. And that seems like a very selfish way, but it is. Why do you think celebrities are addicted to going to other countries and helping people who can give them nothing back? There's an addiction in there in service, and you guys will know it when you see it and you solve a problem and someone comes back to you and messages you. God, I don't think you guys know. Alexa, me and her were in an onboarding thing, and she messaged me, Melody, remember when you told me, I said I want to make $100 and you said let's triple that. And I'm like, you have no idea when you come back and I told you we're going to do this and it happens. It's better than any big paycheck that I've ever got in my life, because I told you, you believed and you ran with it. So make sure your mindset is good. And these girls, really, really important. And I want Faith, our Faith, where are you? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I want Faith Artist to get on a training as well, because what she's doing is the same exact thing. She is consistent. She is always posting. Everybody knows what she's doing. She made this her job. But also, Megan and Ruth always do self-development. They are not without it. And that is the truth. So all of those things in one, it is a job. But my God, if you do this and work this like a job like they did, then you can sign up 12 VIPs as well. I got so many amazing notes. You girls, do you want to say any other things? Christy, do you? Before we get off?
The only thing I wrote, because Megan said it, because I know I felt the same way about asking people for referrals. Like, ugh, that's like, if they give it to me, fine, but I won't ever like to reach out. But Stephanie said something on a live, and it was the first time I was like, okay, I can say that. So I wrote it down in the comments. She says to say, if you have anyone that might enjoy our products like you do, or if anybody needs extra money, do you mind connecting us? Using the word connect kind of like takes off that, like, can you refer somebody over to me? You know, just connecting to us. Then you're kind of like, just on Facebook Messenger, you can become their friend, and then you can talk to them, and then it's still on you. That made it a lot easier. And yeah. There was a lot of great things. You girls did awesome. We have so many girls that could have done this training tonight too. You guys are on fire with the VIPs and MPs. So proud of you. And we're just like, our team is growing. They're all talking about us already. You guys keep up the good work. There's so many of you that are doing so well. So that's just my 2 cents.
Yes. And let me see if she's on here real quick. Is Jess on here?
She is.
Where is she?
Smigla.
Why can't I see her?
Jess. Her video also.
All right. I'm just going to say, because not everyone got on the training, but at the end of the training yesterday, I said, I would love help in the VIP group. If anyone could just start posting in there, you don't have to tell me, just go live and talk about your favorite products. And I cannot tell you, I totally got teary-eyed. I went through Facebook and I saw that she's doing a live. She didn't tell me, she just went for it and did it. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? She stepped up to the plate. Megan and Ruth, you guys, I told them hours ago if they could do this training. Krista texted me and she said, what are they doing? And I said, I think they're just being consistent in all the things that we always do. And then I just told her this. And I said, you know what, let's just get them on a training. So I messaged the girls and they both said yes, like that. They both just said yes. So be aware that when we are asking you to do something, you say yes. What's it gonna do? Make your girls say yes. You guys are incredible leaders. If you show up, your girls will show up. If you want me to show up for your girls, it's not gonna go far. Guarantee you that. If you want Chrissy to show up for your girls, that's all gonna be good and great. But you need to show up. You need to show up for your business. And you guys are all doing that by showing up tonight. So proud of all of you. So thankful for Ruth and Megan for sharing. Thank you so much. Just beware, guys. I'm going to ask a lot more of you to do training. Again, we have an amazing group of girls on here. You guys are killing it. I love seeing us on the leaderboard. Dear goodness, Lexi was just at the top not too long ago. It is constant on our team. We are always on there. So what we need to do is hear from all of you in training. So just be prepared, and you're not telling me no. I'm going to be asking for trainings, okay? And you're going to say yes.
Well, and real quick, you guys, I was watching something not too long ago for self-development, and they said the moment that you say yes to things is the moment that doors open up. Ooh. So the more you say yes, the more doors are going to open. So just know that too. Like, that's a self-development thing. Say yes. Say things that are scary. I hate doing this. I've been sick Allie, my friend Allie's on here, and was my first market partner. And she like kept messaging me, I'm so excited to see you. And I was like, I'm sick to my stomach. I don't want to do this. This is intimidating to me. A lot of you ladies have been in this a lot longer and are killing it. And I'm like a newbie, and I feel like I'm like, this is what I'm doing. And I'm trying to like act like I know to an extent. I'm just doing what Melody told me to do. I said yes to Melody, and she told me what to do. And I said, okay, I'm going to do it. And that's all it is Melody tells you what to do and you just do it. So she says, hey, I need you to train. Say yes. It opens doors to new things, to not feel intimidated to do that with your own girls too.
I will for sure say that. I know for a fact I never wanted to do a training until I saw a girl in my rank do a training. And then I was like, I can do a training. I can do it. It's no big deal. And then I said yes to it, and I was going to throw up. So yes, just do it. Maybe you have to throw up a couple times, but go for it. Say yes. Again, so proud of you guys. And yes, I will be. Oh, is there any more questions before we go away? Because I know they said so much good information. Is there anything you guys want them to answer? No? All right. I can't see the chat. Just make me double check.
Okay, I have one really quick. It's Lexi. Megan suggested having like a friend. I had never thought about having a friend reach out and then having them connect you with their friends. That's never dawned on me. What is the avenue that has kind of worked the best? Obviously, we have all this COVID stuff and people aren't doing in person, and you guys are having a lot of luck online. I am like Facebook illiterate. Like, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. I try, and then it's like there was a training, but it was yesterday. Like, I feel like Facebook, to me, I don't really get it. So the thought of a Facebook party, and I don't really post on Facebook because I don't really get it. So if you don't post on Facebook a lot, what's the best avenue to have an online party or a virtual party that might not be Facebook? I don't know.
Okay, so here's why this dawned on me. My mother was a single mom, and she did home interiors. She did charms. She always had a home-based business. That's why this didn't scare me. I was just looking for the right one for me. So that's how I was thinking. Is my mom did charm parties, right? So she had people invite a bunch of people over, and then she was like, okay, if you do this amount of money, you're going to get this back, or whatever it is. So that's why I was like, how can I make this kind of like relatable to this? So if you don't use Facebook, I would encourage you to figure it out. But if you don't use Facebook, Zoom is also, you can do Zoom too. What I am going to do, and I just told Melody this, is with the parties that I'm going to do is I'm going to create a page for whomever it is. They're going to invite people to it. You're not going to do the inviting. You're going to create the page, but have them reach out to their friends. So have them send a message, hey, I'm doing just like, I mean, we've all been invited to Pamper Chef parties, right? And so you're going to go, hey, I'm inviting X amount of people. If you get this many people, I will do a live, you'll get this product. And what I'm doing too is I'm no longer going to do like lives right away. I'm making the parties last 2 to 3 days. So I'm making my own videos that I'm going to talk about 10 minutes max of hair, 10 minutes max of skincare, and 10 minutes max of, if that, of what the 3 ways to buy. Then my last day, what I'm going to do is that's when I'm going to go live, and I'm going to have everybody like comment each day something, right? A different word or whatever it is, to know that they've watched it. Then the last day of going, I'm going to go live, and I'm going to do the giveaway on my live video for whomever I'm doing the party for. If it's for me, if it's for one of my girls, if it's for one of their friends, however they're going to do it, that's how we're doing it. We're doing it videos. So if you're not going to do, you need to find some kind of way. Facebook's just the easiest avenue if you're going to do videos. Create a Instagram page. If you like Instagram better, create an Instagram page that's private for that person. Doesn't have to be Facebook. You can go on Instagram, create a page, have them add people to the page, make it private so nobody can see it, whoever's on the page can, and then go live on Instagram the last day. However you see yourself doing it, just find an avenue. Mine will be via Facebook. It may be Instagram too, just depending on wherever they have more followers. But that's how I'm doing it. So I don't know if that helps at all.
It does. Thank you.
I don't
And
use
I'm going
Facebook
to
at all. Sorry, I don't use Facebook at all. The instant I turned my Instagram into a business Instagram, it like didn't link my Facebook with my Instagram anymore, and it has become too much to do both. Like, because then I have to copy and paste literally everything that I'm doing, and that's just, I don't have time for that. So unfortunately, even though there are people on Facebook that maybe I'm not gonna reach through Facebook, what I do is I just use Facebook to create the event page, and that part of it is really easy on your phone. And then I literally don't do anything else on that. Like, my market partner or my friend who's throwing the party or whatever is the one who's inviting everybody. And then all I do the day of the actual party is literally go on the event page and then click on comment, go live. And then I do my little like spiel on my live part of it. But that's literally all I do. So I just create the event for them, add them, and then they do everything on their page. Like, I have made it a priority for them to, like, maybe I'll help with like making them like a little like image or something to put on there, but they do it, they invite the people, they do everything. It's kind of like they're just opening their house and they have their house ready and I'm just showing up. So then that makes it really easy for me, because then all I do is I click on the event and then click live and go and do my thing, just like I would do a live on Instagram. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't use Facebook at all. And it still helps to do the Facebook parties on there. So I feel like they can just add a ton of people to.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely say you need to use Facebook. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but it's just an avenue. It's an avenue for free of like commercials. That's what you're doing. So, and I know what I don't want everybody to do though is just post money, but for sure I have tried, and Chrissy has tried, and I think, I don't know, Amanda's tried. We have all tried to host events on Instagram, and I've hated it. I have not found success in it. I found nobody looks at it, and I can get nobody on that page. It's just so much more of a pain in the ass. I highly suggest at least getting on there, and every single one of your market partners that want to work, create a page for them, host an event, do it. I am so going for the way that Megan is starting to do parties. She is going to do it the way Connie did the What Makes Money Different. That's how she's going to do it. She's barely going to go over products, you guys, and then she's going to slowly do those videos. All of our girls should be doing videos about VIPs, a skincare video, a shampoo video, and then if we have that, then we always have it. If you do a video, then you always have it, and then you could just post it in that group. But for sure, you have to go live in that group. You really do. It does bring people's attention to that group. But by doing that, your girls, this is the most important part of doing live events that we've gotten away from, is that if we do like 5 girls doing one party, of course, I know it helps and it takes the stress off of you, but this is what we're getting into now is we cannot find all of us to be free at the same time, and then we're not doing events. And that's not good. I don't want to head to that. We did in the beginning of COVID, and this worked, and we all had time, but now people are actually going back to work, and now people's days are actually taken up with things. So now we need to see, okay, what else can we do to keep attraction towards these live parties? And if it has to be that we just have to go live or just one person goes live, it's good for training to do it that way. It's good so that people see, because I have seen girls get overwhelmed with what we do on our products and go all over the products, and they literally say, I cannot do that, and they stop selling. So I think that we should try everything, right, guys? And every time an idea comes, we need to try it and see if it's for us. I just told Krista this. She said this, I can't remember, Tani or whoever just did the training with French fries, and I can't remember. She said on there, a certain way to do a live event before the girls do Market Partner Academy or do anything else, do a live event for them. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, Krista, try it and see if it works. If it works, then give us feedback on it. So she's going to go for it. This is what we need to do constantly. If you are trying something, you guys, and it's not working for you, do something else. This is not these are the 5 things that work as a market partner. No, we're all different, and we all have different people that are watching and attracted to us. So if we do those 5 things and we say, these are the 5 things that is network marketing that I absolutely can't stand. Not every 5 things work for every 5 people. 20 things consistently, and you're gonna have 5 things out of those 20 things that somebody attracts to. So again, let's try to switch it up, and let's all, before the end of this month, do a live event in our own page, try to do it ourselves. That would be awesome. And I could, Megan could put Connie's video in there. Let's at least try to do something and see what it attracts. We need to do something different because we are getting on this time to where people can't be available, and then we're not hosting events. And I don't want it to get to that place. I really, really want girls to not only see this and say that I can do this, but also I want events to keep happening online. And we're finding it harder and harder for everybody to be available on all these events. So that is it for tonight, guys. Thank you guys all.
Time out. Sorry. Real quick too. Sorry, you guys. I know we all need to get off and it's bedtime for everybody. Real quick, what I am doing too is, and I feel like it works, it's worked for us, is I have my girls give the hair quiz right when they invite to their friend. I have them also send a hair quiz. Hey, I'm inviting you to this. And if they say, yeah, okay, I'm coming, I have them give a hair quiz right away. So now they're invested in this. Now, like, I know people say, don't share what the product is until they're on the party. Why? Why are we waiting? Why? That's not fair. I feel like I'm duping them. So what I say is I give them the hair quiz right away, have them fill it out, and I don't give the results back. I'll tell them just to say, hey, I'm going to give you what you're going to use after my party. Now they feel invested, and now they want to watch to kind of hear what might work for them, or the day of the party. Right before the party starts, they have their thing, and then they're listening for the products. So that's just what I'm implementing too. And my girls that I've seen is a little bit easier. Like, people feel a little bit more invested into watching it, because now they have a hair quiz. They're wondering why that product may work for them.
I love it. One last thing. I talked with Megan. I did a Zoom opportunity video for just her team, but if it's going to be Saturday, I believe it's still going to be Saturday, I'm opening it up to everyone. It's just an opportunity Zoom, guys. Anyone can be on it. So if you guys want to, I'll make sure that that's going to be the date, and then I'll send it in our team page, okay? Good night, ladies. Thank you, girls, again for sharing. Bye.